Eiste we bliadhna dèidh ó Bowlín farpaseach ha Claire Maxwell accounted dirt and be a cluicht on the Strathclyde Sirens and Hazensa.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think last year was their best ever season, so to be back on court with the girls after missing last year due to pregnancy, I'm really excited to get going, and I think we've got an exciting group to build on all the success they had. Yeah, last year I was assistant coach before actually going on maternity leave, so it was great to get hands-on experience of just how well the girls were doing and be part of that exciting journey they were on. Definitely every season, no matter how successful or kind of unsuccessful to an extent that we've had in the past, we always debrief fully to make sure we take all our learnings into next season, so every single time we hit the court we're always aiming to improve just in the same way we do after every game. So it's been a really valuable experience taking all the learnings from last year, and we've really tried to put a lot of things back in place, but also not to settle on what we did last year. You know, we're an ambitious group and we want to do even better this year.
Ha Claire dóigh a bhí imas cúisin a dhíist, agus ag deabh sonascipe le inmhin na Sirens a siar fás.
Yeah, we're a relatively new brand, and although for some players who've been in it from the beginning, it feels like we've been here for a while, but we are still growing, and it's fantastic to see the growth that happened last year. We had more people watch our games than ever before, and the fact that each and every game was streamed allowed our own fans to follow our journey, and I think that was really, really special because they could see our performances week in, week out, and follow people on social media and get to know us on and off court a lot better.
Chut Claire a hennim the pepper dun the Sirens in nuddy. Lis groi fadaching na groi bulloch jisha lewa. Agus vai son teichhors gan skippe, gus earth as a yano.
Yeah, I think obviously the last season that I was here as a player, it got cut short because of COVID, and I just felt I didn't have those final years in that Sirens dress, and I want to be part of the journey. I want to be part of the buzz that's been happening around Sirens, and I'm really excited to take part as a mum as well. I think it just adds a totally different element to who you are as a person, but who you are as a player as well, and I want to go out and be a positive role model and show other people that you can be a mum and compete at the elite level at sport. It's more than just a sport, you know, we're human beings, and we play the sport we love and we compete at a high level, but we also have a life off of court, and I often find it's the happier you are away from court, the better the athlete you are, so I think it's a really important part. And you know, to raise a baby, they always say it takes a village, but to raise a baby and play sport, it really does take a lot of support from other people, not only just my coaches, but my family and friends who allow me to go and train every single day so I can be at the correct level for this game.
Ha Claire a crutchin get a deabh a hashot in the Sirens, as he at the puchtigers on arches a friaf gerrir a gleich. Agus I smungin gavilla kutramach greimach chumal, even a cloichedrin as larger achke.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be back with the team. You know, I miss the girls, I miss the vibes that you give you in training, and just, you know, they make you work hard because you want to play really well for them, not just yourself. So I think I'm just really excited to take to court and build on previous relationships I've got, but also new ones with the new players that have come into our squad, and do something very exciting and unique this year. It was really exciting to see a lot of people re-sign. As I said previously, like we had a lot of people who hadn't taken court before, and you really stepped into the limelight, and you know, they didn't just step in at any kind of level, they actually just raised their level of the game to a whole new level, like completely. Like I was blown away by some of the performances. They really matured for such young players, like a lot of the girls are still young in their careers, and they performed exceptionally well. So it's really exciting to now take part with these guys on court.
Leis na Sirens a Gianuma, be mi get a dew route to Hashant than the Scottish Thistles. Go Harris leis na gemich in a cholayish with father.
Oh, absolutely. I think Sirens is a great platform for the Scottish Thistles. You look at our shooting end, who took part in Sirens last year. You've got Beth and Emma and Niamh, who are all very early 20s, and Emma Barry's still a teenager, and they're performing against athletes who've maybe performed on that stage for 10 years. And all their learnings are taken from Sirens, and playing in that high-pressured environment week in, week out is going to help us on the international stage. And when you hit a competition like the Commonwealth Games, you're playing back-to-back games, and it's only going to make them stronger. So it was really promising to see our youngsters step up and perform so well. It's a massive year. To have the Commonwealth Games in the UK as well, it just brings an extra bit of buzz about it. The last Commonwealth Games that was here was in Glasgow, and it was just an unreal experience. You know, we always say the group that were there, it was our best days of our lives competing in front of a home crowd. So we're very excited to have the Commonwealth Games in the UK, and I think, you know, selections are tight, which is the way we want it to be. There's so much depth now in Scotland, and the 12 players who get to go are, you know, they're really honoured to take part, and represent our country to the highest level.
Hai deachtamach donna Sirens a bhí tógal orra dis na ring at the nuddy. Agus a Claire fadachcin go bhfuil a cumas a gaib and na either a ring.
Absolutely, I think we have to be ambitious. Last year was our best season, best season so far, and we don't want to just settle for that position. We want to push on. We had some tight games last year that drew, and if we just went over the line and won those games, then we potentially would have finished top 4 last year. So every game counts, so we just take it game by game, but every game we enter, we look to win. We have that winning mentality now in that group, and I think that's really important moving forward. Elite sport, everyone's worthy of being there. Everyone's competing at an amazing level, they're amazing athletes. It's the small things that count, but it's the small things over 60 minutes that makes the biggest difference. So if we can be consistent with our performance, maintain the structures we've got and build upon them, then we're going to do really well. We want to make headlines, we want to get new fans on board, we want to promote netball in this country and get more people following it. And then the performance-wise, we do want to try and get in that top 4.